A great start to the weekend here as we've got baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight we begin a new homestand with the first of 3 between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. 2 great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Carlos Carrasco gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, in his last start, he picked up his 9th win of the season. It's always nice to get into double digits, and nothing he'd like to do more than to pitch well in this one and pick up his 10th victory of the year.
Digging in now, Whit Merrifield to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and grounded foul. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, one thing's for sure, they love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. He's having a really nice season, hitting over 300 coming into this one. And we all know that that's the magic number. When you hit over 300 for a season, you've got plenty to be proud of. Now we'll see if he can keep it up over the rest of the year.
He's been cold. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big right now.
Here's Mookie Betts, man at first for him following the 1-out single. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, makes it tough on the ump.
And hold on there. He got him. Trying to swipe second base, but he's gunned down for the out.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with the steal, but it didn't work out.
The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2.
The count is 1 and 2.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down quietly. Nothing in the Red Sox half of the first. Yankees coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. Steven Matz, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy is known as the road warrior, and you can see why. He's been awfully good on the road this year, so I would expect him to pitch very well in this one here.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
Swing and a liner. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. On his way to second is Blackmon. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
So stepping in, Zach Kozar is currently 4th in the AL in RBIs, and he's got a chance to add to that total right here. First offering on its way. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Heading out towards shallow right. Betts has a read on it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now entering play. He's currently 6th in the American League in runs batted in, but with a chance to add to that total right here. And that's in there for strike 1. Swing and a ground ball to third. And a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Yankees score first. It's 1-0.
I know we sit up here and talk about it a lot. Just grabbing the momentum, trying to tack on early runs as quick as possible. It allows the pitcher to go out there, relax, attack the strike zone. It keeps everybody involved. That 2-out RBI, I know it's early, but that just gives everyone a chance to just relax and compete.
According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Davis begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this is fouled at the plate. Here's another 2-2. Runners on the move for second. Fouled away. The 2-2. Drilled to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Second inning upcoming here in the Bronx. It's the Yankees 1. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Hard hit ball to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox after the inning. Into the box now, Kenneth Mullis. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. It swung on and missed the throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Well, he tried to turn a single into a double by stealing second on the first pitch, but they were ready for it. Good catch and throw from behind the plate, and it's like that base hit never happened.
0-1, here it comes. Down the first baseline, but that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you've got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
Missed with a slider. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pulled toward right center field. Coming in is Blackman. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Enos Esparza. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Esparza stands in at an even 6 feet. Throws left-handed, swings the bat the same way. He was selected in the 23rd round during the first-year player draft of 2018.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. He's at the knees and called strike 3. Nothing doing for Boston. They're down 1-0. Stepping into the box, Adam Duvall. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. First offering on its way. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Merrifield scoops it up. And there's one away.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And we get to watch one of the best right fielders in the game today. He brought home gold last year. We know a right fielder profiles as a huge offensive producer, but this guy covers a ton of ground all the way to the foul line with a strong throwing arm.
Hit on the ground to third. Throw in time at first for route number 2. Digging in, JT Realmuto. Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz. He's 1 for 4. First pitch coming. Here it is. And now a soft liner here to the right side. Foul. The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Line toward right center. That gets down and the inning continues. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Left fielder, Marwin Gonzalez.
So digging in now, Marwin Gonzalez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Popped him up. Merrifield ranging into shallow right. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Some of our nation. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre, and he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher, you could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to short, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
Standing in now, Alexi Rivera, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball, or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off-speed.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. The 1-2. Locks him up for strike three.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Beltre over at second. Avila is over at first with one away. This one's down to third. Now he'll fake a throw to second and look to first instead. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Tommy Pham, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Swing and a little blooper to center. Murphy onto the grass. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Boston strands a couple. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Now at the plate, Freddie Galvis, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has a read on it. 1 down. At the plate, Charlie Blackmon will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. Blackmon, or Chuck Nasty as he's commonly referred to. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Some guys only get to free agency 1 time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder tucked, and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner in the center field.
Into the box now, Zach Cozart. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Blackmon rounds third and is digging for the plate. He scores, and they now lead by 2.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Stepping in now, Paul Goldschmidt, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Pham racing back. Gone! home run off the bat of Paul Goldschmidt. 19th home run for him on the season. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
Now batting, designated hitter, Chris.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he will swing and miss at a breaking pitch on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit hard back up the middle. Merrifield picks it up. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Adam Duvall.
Now at the plate, Adam Duvall. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. 0-1, here's the pitch. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Hit out towards second. Merrifield brings it in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We're through 3 in the Bronx. Leading off the inning, Mookie Betts, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Ready with the 0-1. A little bouncer. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Now the 0-1. And that one stayed up a little high.
Ball, 1 strike.
A high fastball is in there.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Next up for the Red Sox, Kenneth Mullis. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 1-0 the count. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. Murphy's got it, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail here 4-0. Digging in, Daniel Murphy. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Here it comes, 1-0 to Murphy. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
So a base hit for him has him aboard to start out their half of the fourth as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits.
JT Realmuto.
So striding forward now, JT Realmuto, a base hit in his first trip. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch is a curveball that's inside, 1-0.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
A bouncer up the middle. He'll go to the bag for one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
After fielding this one clean, you see he tries to take it himself at second base, but they just can't turn the double play.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. Gonzalez playing here in his age 29 season. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
13, shortstop.
Digging in once again, Freddie Galvis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Yanks leave one, but they hold a 4-0. Standing in, Enos Esparza. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Esparza is retired, and there's one away. So the base is empty here with one away. And set to stand in a guy who seems to get better with age. The dangerous Adrian Beltre. 0-1 the count. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Here's the 0-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Pitch on its way to Avila. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're down 4. Stepping up now, Charlie Blackmon. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Blackmon behind, no balls and 2 strikes. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Pham is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Zach Cozart. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. Here it comes. Hit hard up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And as that graphic shows us, he currently leads the Yankees in that category. So a runner at first with one out now. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
They often say in baseball it's better to be lucky than good. This pitch has been having a rough go of it lately, but that diving catch right there might have saved this inning and possibly saved the game.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Kozart rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they push the lead to 5 now.
He didn't fool anybody there because he was waiting on that curveball all the way. Stays back and lets it break right over the heart of the plate. Gives it a ride and drives in a run. Nice piece of hitting right there.
In now, Adam Duvall, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Two and 0 to Adam Duvall.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Pham. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. The Yankees strike for a run on the RBI. Stepping up to the plate, Alexi Rivera. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Whit Merrifield next to hit. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this is a fair ball as it'll head for the 3-14 sign. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Standing in now, Tommy Pham. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1, here's the pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
Slow roller back to the mound. And the decision to take a shot at third backfires as he's in there safely. Here's Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
And it's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made. And here comes the runner from third. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. That makes it a 5-1 contest. Ready for another shot now, Trey Mancini. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Pham leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is a hit and a man left. Jake Diekman enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Here's Daniel Murphy now. His past history with Jake Diekman. He's totaled 4 hits in 16 tries. Line to the right side. But this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first down.
Catcher, J.T. Realmuto.
Next for New York, J.T. Realmuto. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a slider. Hit hard towards center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute squeeze. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. So good.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. No hits to this point. Line drive to left. But this will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out. Now at the plate, Freddie Galvis, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch on its way. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Back here in the Bronx, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Fastball in there for a called strike.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gonzalez giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Now the Red Sox DH, Enos Esparza. First delivery to him on the way. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Behind 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Now there's your textbook waist pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Blackman will put this one away, and that's out number 2.
Third baseman number 29, Adrian Beltre.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And Beltre wisely lays off that one. 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Murphy is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Down in order. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Freddie Galvis. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Popped him up. Merrifield over to his right, makes the play, one away.
The center fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set and the pitch. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Swing by Blackmon, and it's hammered to right field. Back goes Betts. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage. Home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year. And it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world. And when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it just like he did there.
Into the box, Zach Kozar. He swings and grounds it to short. And there are two away now.
The batter, first baseman.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Mullis is camped under this one, and that will retire the side. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's now 6-1 in favor of New York. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. One and two to the Red Sox catcher.
The count is 1-2.
And that misses 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-2. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Alexi Rivera.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Michael Givens takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Avila aboard here at first with nobody out. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. With Merrifield next to hit. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Swing and a miss at a ball down. Now a swing and a ball foul tipped straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hold on for the second out. Striding in, Tommy Pham. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And Carson Smith is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Stepping in, Chris Davis, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. A ball and no strikes. Smith has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder. Hits this one hard the other way. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Adam Duvall, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. A runner at first with no outs here. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Up next for the Yankees.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this 8th.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A bare hand for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4 to... Back in the Big Apple as we're set for what remains of this one on MLB Network.
Leading off for Boston.
Here's Mookie Betts. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. First pitch of the at-bat. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Blowing away as he misses again. 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
The 2-1. His fastball that misses. Trey Mancini waits on deck. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He's ready now. The pitch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches, it's certainly gotten away from him.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt hit. Wow.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Trey Mancini takes the hat trick with his 3rd strikeout of the night. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Grounded back up the middle, fielded by Galvis, and a glove flip for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. New York jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Carlos Carrasco wins his team here. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa and the lefty Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Red Sox, 1 run, 5 hits. No errors. They left 5 innings. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. Tonight's fate attended at Yankee Stadium, 53,325. The Yankees and Red Sox thank you for your patronage and remind you to buckle up and have a great evening.